Hey agents, it's Manny. In this video I'll show you not only how to unlock the hunter fight for the camo mask, but also how to fight this hunter. A big thanks goes out to the people over the Division 2 secret Discord server for uncovering how to unlock this hunter. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Maniocrity, where I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. I do enjoy playing with viewers, so if you're looking for someone to run with, you can hit me up and other agents on the Militia Discord server. The link is in the description below. The first thing I'd recommend is setting the world difficulty to normal, to make it a bit easier. I'm not 100% sure if the hunters themselves are any harder or easier at a higher difficulty level because I've always set it to normal when fighting them. They're hard enough without making it any more difficult, but I do know any random enemies that may aggro while fighting the hunters will be much tougher, and the objective here is to get the mask and key. Let me know in the comments below if you attempt to kill the hunter at a high difficulty level. I'd like to know if it's any easier or harder. I'm also still working on my solo build, so it's not min-max yet. I think I've actually made my DPS a little bit worse by switching it around, but my survivability is much better. Right now I'm running with a 3-piece True Patriot with 2 Negevs. I also run with Gunner Specialization for foam nades and the 50-round LMG clip. The 50-round clip and 3-piece True Patriot gives me 195 rounds for each Negev. The first step is to interact with the touchscreen in the building north of the Air and Space Museum HQ. So let's just fast travel down there. Once you zone in, just turn around, take a right around the bus, and just run straight for a little bit. We're going to take a left into this next doorway, run straight across the hallway. We're going to jump over the counter and interact with the touchscreen. This can also be done at any time of the day. The lights will go out, then they'll turn on orange, and you know you're all set. The next step is to head up to a construction site in the north of downtown East. But this part cannot be completed until after 2100 hours. I have the Tens nightclub classified mission unlocked, so I'm going to fast travel there and run over. From the Tens nightclub, once I zone in, I just turn left and just run straight for a while. There are a ton of hyena patrols in this area. Do not avoid them. Make sure you take them all out because it will make the fight with the hunter much easier if you don't have random enemies joining in. Admittedly, sometimes it does make it a bit easier because they attack the hunter, but more often than not, everyone ends up attacking you and it becomes impossible. Now turn left into the construction site, climb up the structure in front of us here on the right hand side. If it's after 2100, then you should be able to push the button. You should see the lights in front of you change, turn on and turn off. The last step is interact with the lights, but this must be in a particular order. If done in the incorrect order, the lights will turn off and you'll have to restart from the first light. This part can be done at any time of the day. So there's 6 total lights we have to interact with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll walk through all of them so you know exactly which ones to click. While we interact with the lights, I want to talk a little bit about the hunter. This hunter has 3 abilities: Striker Drone, Repair Drone, and he has a Disruptor EMP, which I think they all have. He's also a light machine gunner, and we're going to use this to our advantage. One of the hardest things when fighting a hunter is being able to keep them in one spot long enough to kill them. They are quick and use armor kits at the drop of a hat to heal. So we'll wait till he's in machine gun mode and then throw a foam nade at him. He'll not be able to get out of machine gun mode and dodge the nade before it goes off. At this point you could try to burn him. I don't have enough DPS with my current build to take him out in one shot, so I bring his armor down to a point where I know he won't use a repair kit, and then I hit him with another foam nade to finish him off after he goes into machine gun mode again. You can see as I interact with the lights, I look up, lights on, I go on to the next one. I did find this hunt to be a bit tough because there are a ton of open world activities right around this area, and tons of hyena patrols that would walk up and down both sides of the construction site that I'd aggro constantly. And if any time you die, you'll have to log in and log out of the game and restart from step 1. This is a big pain because it's gated by time of day. It took me a few tries, so hopefully with some of the advice I mentioned, you'll be able to take them out in one shot. So we just hit light number 5. We're going to run back and interact with light number 6, which is right where we started from. The hunter will spawn once you interact with light 6. He'll spawn in on the platform where you press the button. Now the fun begins. Now, if you do have a build with good DPS and you think you take him out one shot, if you hide behind this barrier here, I found that he'd jump off the front of the platform. If you time it just right with a foam nade, you could trap him. I tried it a few times, but as I mentioned, I didn't have the DPS to drop him with one nade. And remember to take out the striker drone and the fixer drone whenever he deploys them. You can see here he's now in machine gun mode. So in order to avoid the grenade, he has to pull himself out of machine gun mode and then dodge the grenade. And there's just not enough time to do that. The beauty of the foam nade is that they just try to escape. They're not shooting back at you. And here's the second nade I was able to trap him with. He doesn't shoot back, and I could just unload on him. Take him out. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button below and leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. If you'd like to see more content like this, then smash that subscribe button. And as I mentioned earlier, you can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Maniocrity, where I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Till next time, agents, happy hunting.